I didn't know this, but just in case for future generations, when you get older, like right now, like me, I just noticed this. My eyelids are like not as cute as they used to be. Like this part, you see this? It like looks more mature. It's like less plump and bubbly. You know, it looks like. I like looked at it for a second and I'm like, why is it thin and why does it look older-ish? You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting old. You know what I mean? I am almost 26, so it's about time. I mean, I'm aging faster because of my injuries. So yeah, looks downhill from here. Man, at least I still got my hands with me. I mean, at least I'm functional in a sense. Like I can walk at least. I'm basically a vegetable. I feel like if I'm not moving, I'm just lying down, and that's not good. I can feel my blood starting to like, get thicker and less strong. I feel like more basic, you know. I feel like I don't have blood flow, I don't have brain flow, I'm not getting stimulation in my senses, and I don't feel like I'm getting engagement from anything I'm doing. The only thing that keeps me entertained is my dog right here, which God bless her for being in my life. At least now that I see her as a blessing. I mean, because you see these things, and now I know why people get pets. It's not to, you know, have them be your companion per se, just to get some stimulation from being with them, to touch them, you know? If the animal lets you. This is why I believe in touching and things, because I mean, sure, I'm not comparing bestiality or like touching a dog. I mean, like not in any sexual way, but like just stroking the dog's fur. I didn't mean bestiality, but you know what I mean. It's not like bestiality. I'm not trying to compare them as such. But when you touch a dog and when you touch a girl, it's like that's what bestiality. You don't get it wrong. It's not bestiality. But if you touch a girl, like I do want to touch a girl sexually, but like, I mean, it doesn't matter if I touch her sexually or not. I mean, yes, it does, but like, uh, you want the stimulation, and then of course the sexual gives you more stimulation, but like, you know, it gives you something to do, which is touching the object. So yeah, I mean, I feel weird for saying that, but I guess that's why we have the pets. I mean, not because I like having pets, but if you're by yourself, now I see why people get pets, like lonely girl. Like they say that you're gonna have a cat lady. Like that's fucked up though, but because everyone, if they're lonely, they get animals. I don't know why men act like they don't get animals as well. I guess I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what that means. Like, is there a stigma against people with cats? Like, I don't get it. I mean, I like cats. I think they're nice. I mean, they're not exactly ideal because they can scratch you and hurt you, but I mean, they're nice enough. If you don't stroke them too much, this is why dogs are better. But stroke them, I mean, like a caress their fur. You know what I mean? Like pat them like that. But damn, dude, it's tough out here, especially in a house where no one like really notices that you're there. You know, like the only thing I do is go downstairs to eat dinner, eat breakfast, and eat midnight, and go for a walk, and just cry myself in the afternoon. Just lie down, fucking roll around like a fucking pig, and just stare at the ceiling because there's nothing that's out there that I like. There is, but like I'll never get it, and if I do, that'll be the day. Why hasn't it happened yet? Because I got played, you know. I wish when I was younger I knew more, but I never got the chance to because there was never a right way to go about it. The path was not the light to go. This is why I don't like having a kid if you're not going to teach it, if you're not going to care for that kid for the rest of its life and actually feed it and give it wherever life you have, money wise. If you're not going to commit to the kid, I don't care if the kid's 18, I'm not going to kick him out. He's always welcome in my house. At least I think so for the most part. Like, I would say, like, it's not like I'm going to kick the kid out. I mean, if I do, I mean, that's just stupid because he has nowhere to go. And that's why you have to work every day of your life when you have a kid. That's just you working because you have to keep the kid alive, you know? You can't slack off once you have a kid, which is the sad part of life. You get the most beautiful thing, which is to see the splitting image of your partner and you combined, but you also have to work to keep that alive. And not just for one moment. This is a cause that you keep deep in your heart. And even if you guys break up, you have to look at the child and be like, well, it's just me and you now, and not think weird thoughts about your child. You know, it's like, I'm not saying that it's perversion to think about your child. Like, my mom looks at me like I look like my dad, and she hates me for that, you know? I'm not saying it's perverted. It could be like negative perversion or whatever, negative thoughts, if you will. And so it's like, damn. It's just very hard to commit to someone who you don't know if they're coming back, you know? That's why I never committed to my family. Because when I was 9, my dad went to go get the milk, and he did come back, but he came back with another family, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? We didn't sign up for this shit. And then when we were older, he stopped giving a fuck about us, and he took pity on us, but he was trying to, like, finesse us and shit. Like a scumbag. I shouldn't have helped him in the first place. But wow, I didn't know how much of a dick he was, man. And like, my mom's a scumbag. But at least she don't leave me to die. That guy, you either do his work or you die in his, like, path. Like, he does not care. And he says, your stepsisters care about you. Yeah, sure they do. They don't even talk to me. What is that bullshit? If you don't talk to me, if you don't care for me, if you only hug me if someone told you to, that's not care. That's just bullshit. And even then, like, I can see a fake when I know it. I don't trust blindly. That's why I never trusted the girl I liked or anyone in general. You just don't go in blind. You just don't. It does not work that way. Behind the door, there's always a lock. And if you get caught in there, you're dead. So, yeah. That's the biggest truth of life. Don't go in a hole you can't get out of, you know? And that's why you know, you can't really trust love when you only feel it yourself and the other person does not. You wish they did, but they don't come for you. They don't show up. They don't care. You mean nothing to them. And that is just a sad truth. And you might, but at the end of the day, they wanted to do it on their terms, and it's just awkward because at the end of the day, you know these people, but they claim you do not exist. They do not claim you. So why should you claim them? And it's not bitter. Because if it was real life, I would claim the girl if she claimed me. Trust me. But if there's someone that you speak to online that you'll never meet, and they're leading you on, Tuna got scared from my high-pitched voice. Tuna, relax. Wow, it caused you some sort of synthetic pain. I felt that. Wow. She was like, she thought I was like, you know, she heard it. She was like, and she was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Started shaking a little bit. And I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, I guess she could feel the pain that I was suffering. Yeah, she took it to heart. Tuna, a dog actually reflex to my pain instead of people that I listen to. In my mind, what the fuck is that? Is it a flea? No, it's a fly, thank God. Gosh. Yeah, life has taken many turns, but it's sad to see. But the world just won't let me work it, man. Like in the United States, I don't know if it's just me. I wish there was people like me out there. I have no one to relate to. No one at all. Like, they say they get me. I'm like, You really don't. You don't. You just don't. And you don't want to. You don't care. You say you do. But wow. I mean, at least they tried somehow. But not really. I think during my whole life, there was never anyone who really actually, like, gave a fuck. Genuinely, I mean, the kid's my best chance, Brennan. But I don't want to start a gay relationship with him. He's my stepbrother. What the fuck am I saying? I gotta go. Bye. That was so weird. What am I saying? Cut that out. I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to say here. Okay. Bye.